Okay, question 5. They actually tell us what to do in part 1. They say multiply the right-hand side. That means the right-hand side of the equal sign. And so we look at that and we go, oh, we need to expand the brackets first. And we'll get x squared, expand the brackets, x squared minus 4x plus 4. And then distribute the x squared. You get x to the 4 minus 4x cubed plus 4x squared. Then find dy dx, which is now easy to differentiate. So dy dx is 4x cubed minus 12x squared plus 8x. All right, so we finished part 1, but while we're here, we look ahead and we see we need to find nature of stationary points. So we may as well get the second derivative, which is 12x squared minus 24x plus 8. And we'll just kind of leave that there for the moment. Okay, part 2, find the position and nature of any stationary points. So that means the gradient is 0. And so we take the derivative, we equate it to 0. And how do we solve a polynomial that equals 0? We make factors. Out of every term, we can take 4x, and we're left with, in brackets, x squared minus 3x plus 2. Can we factorize the quadratic? What multiplies to 2 and adds to negative 3, negative 1, negative 2. So we get 4x. X minus 1, x minus 2 equals 0, which of course means that x equals 0, or x equals 1, or x equals 2. So how do we find the points? Well, we take the x coordinate, we put it back in the original equation, which in this case it's easier just to put it into the one they gave us, x squared, x minus 2. We put 0 in, we get 0 times anything, that's going to be 0, so y is 0. We put x equals 1 in, and we're going to get 1. And then in the brackets you have negative 1, but you square it, it becomes 1, so y is just 1 in that case. Let's put 2 in, we get 2 squared is 4, we get 2 minus 2 is 0, so multiplying by 0, the answer is 0, and we have our stationary points. We also have to find the nature of these points, and so to find the nature we're going to use the second derivative. We take the x value, put it into the second derivative, and all we're really interested in is it positive or negative. But let's put 0 in, that's easy to do. You're left with 8, which of course is positive, therefore it's a minimum. Okay, let's put 1 in. If we put 1 into the second derivative, we get 12 minus 24 plus 8, which is negative, so that makes it a maximum. And finally, we put in 2, and we'll get 12 times 2 squared minus 24 times 2 plus 8, which is positive, and that means it's a minimum as well. Okay, so sketching the curve is pretty easy now. We have all of the stationary points. Let's mark them, and we have to just draw a line that goes through them. And that's it. We're done. Don't forget, maybe some arrows on the end of the line would be good.